Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay. What is your names?
My name is Samir Adnan Mahmood.
Okay. Uh, may I call you Samir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Where do you live?
I live in Shamli, Dhaka,
Shamoli.
Bangladesh.
Okay. Let's talk about watching films. Do you like watching films?
Yes.
Okay. Sitting at home or going to the cinema?
So due to the pandemic, it's quite hard to go to the theater. Recently, the Cineplex was closed
Okay.
a few months back. Now it is obviously open, but like it doesn't have that hype it used to be back then. But nowadays, I usually prefer to sit back home.
Okay.
And watch movies.
Don't you have a grand experience watching films sitting at home? Because watching films when you watch a film sitting in the cinema, you will have or you will taste the grand experience of a big screen with digital sounds. So how could you expect the
So that
same
is
experience while watching movies sitting at home?
So that is a totally different experience. That cannot be obviously you can experience that at your
It
home.
cannot be comparable.
Until or
Yes.
unless you're like a billionaire or millionaire.
Okay.
So like obviously you can compare that thing. You're sitting at your home, but like obviously you can see movies. Every movies like sitting at your home.
And you know what I mean? As we live in an era of globalization, so we are blessed with. What should I say? Platforms, online platforms, including Netflix. So we can watch films on Netflix, right? So, do you think this is a positive development or a negative development?
So this is obviously due to the modern technology, because a few years back no one even knew what is Netflix because it was in other countries.
Okay, okay.
Recently it came in Bangladesh, so everyone is into it.
Okay, so do you enjoy using technology?
Yes, obviously.
Technological devices.
Yes, obviously. Everyone.
So
has
what
the
what
freedom.
technological devices do you use on a regular basis?
I obviously have my smartphone.
Okay. Okay.
Apart
from my smartphones, what else do you use back home? Washing machines?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Like these are the certain things like washing machine, refrigerator. These are the certain things that should be right now in every household almost.
Do you use the internet for your studies?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
Right now it is obviously important due to the pandemic, as every schools and coaching are closed.
Do you have your own laptop?
Yes.
Okay. So do you feel more comfortable using a laptop or using a smartphone?
So to be honest, to study for a specific reason,
Yes.
to study, I
Okay.
prefer laptop rather than a phone, because in your phone there is a lot of text messages going on.
Okay. Okay. That's
So
great.
it is quite hard to focus on your study when you're on your phone.
Okay, let's move on to part 2. Here I would like to give you a task card on which you have to speak for 2 minutes, and before you start speaking you must generate ideas, and for that you will be given 1 minute time will be allocated, okay, for this. Okay, here is your cue card.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, your cue card is describe an item of technology you have that is important. You should say what the technology is, when you got it, and how often do you use it, and say how different your daily life would be without it.
Okay, sure, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, the most important technology for me, at least, is my phone and my earpods. Like without it, I can't go anywhere. I'm basically a person like a music freak. So like in every spare of time, I need to like listen to new musics, and so like, and I also need my phone every time wherever I go. So these are the two things I need in my daily life. And I remember like the AirPods I got, it was like 3 months back. It was the Apple AirPods Pro, so it was released a year ago, and the sound quality is insane. It is like compared to the normal earbuds, like the wire one. Obviously, like it has a wire and it has a high possibilities to get lost. But when you get an Apple AirPods Pro, it is obviously wireless. It is like it has a charging case, and like it is like more useful to it, as it is like more advanced and like a promising product from Apple, so you can trust it.
Okay, let's move on to part 3.
Yes.
What do you think are the most important things people need to learn when they start using computers?
Sorry.
Computers, I mean, what do you think people should learn when they start using computers?
The first purpose that was built to like use computers are like sending mails and like the new graphic systems, like to learn.
Okay.
But nowadays, like if you see the modern generation, people are like misusing this. Like
Okay.
obviously they have the privilege to like afford these things, but like if you see in the modern time, like the kids are into like gamings and all that stuff.
Okay. Do you think computers make studies much easier?
Yes, obviously, if you look into the present time, due to the pandemic and the COVID-19, all the classes are going like online, right? So like obviously a computer is important for like students.
Okay, so what kind of technological developments have made the biggest impact on our lives?
Sir, in the recent years, there are like a lot of new modern technology, like they're introduced to the like consumers, right?
Okay.
So I will name some like a few of them. Like if you look 4 years back, no one even knew what are AirPods, right?
Okay.
The wireless ones. Like Apple was the first company who like brought out AirPods. So like this is something nowadays. If you see, almost every people has a pair of AirPods.
Okay,
With
thank
them.
you. Thank you, Samir, for coming here to perform, and let's hope for the best.
Thank you so much for having me.